It's hot wet soup!
Okay, welcome to Hot Wet Soup, the hottest soup that you'll ever wet.
Yes. Did you? That sounded like you recorded that and then played it back for some reason.
Is that the real intro? Or are we sticking with that?
Is that our slogan? Welcome to Hot Wet Soup, the hottest soup you'll ever wet. You're going to get wet from how hot this soup is. I swear to God.
This is already the worst podcast ever made.
Jesus Christ. But yes.
Worst idea, 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even worse than Meme Wars.
Me.
Fucking dumbest title I've ever heard in my life.
Meme Wars. Oh, he was so excited.
Fucking dumbest idea.
We should introduce ourselves, probably.
Yeah. Okay, I'm Bionic Pig. Yeah. Yeah, and you guys go ahead.
I'm Elvis the Galian.
I'm Zaptai or Zapti, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, whatever the fuck you guys
Whatever
wanna
it
call
is.
it.
I call you Zapti. Zapti is weird.
Yeah, I called him Zapti too.
Yeah.
I felt like it was weird too.
That's like two different words.
Yeah, but it's literally two different words. Like it's
Well,
Z-A-P-T-I-E.
but it's one word though. That's the thing. Okay. About Keemstar quitting. What do you guys think about that?
Smooth segue. Just by the way, Keemstar quit.
By the way, everybody,
Podcast start.
what do you think about Keemstar quitting? Guys, let's make this interesting for the audience.
We need to talk.
This is so bad. Well, okay. Keemstar, I will give him credit in exactly one area.
What's that?
Because everyone else who fake quits does the whole like clear their Twitter, black out their icons and shit. And they're really dramatic about it, and then they're like goodbye or something retarded. Like Basher's done that. Sam Pepper did that. So Keem at least uploaded a video,
Very at least.
and like kept his Twitter looking active and shit. So I can give him credit there, but he's still a fucking idiot because he immediately uploaded another video like 6 hours later.
Well, it's so weird because it was called RIP Drama Alert, and all he was saying was that there's going to be a video that's going to destroy his channel, and then like we don't know what video, and I'm just wondering if the video just didn't follow through or something, and that's the reason.
Yeah, he made it out to be like all these people were planning to, strike him down somehow with these onslaught of videos that haven't been released yet.
Yeah.
When there was nothing.
And what he was implying was like, it was those times when I was doing the trolling videos, and I'm like, everyone has seen those, so I don't get what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That Chosen dude made that first Keemstar Exposed video forever ago, and like they've all been the same video since then.
Yeah, there's nothing new.
Maybe that video of him shoving the ice cream in the kid's face, but a lot of people have seen that too.
Oh yeah,
So,
everyone's seen that.
like-
I mean, it was supposed to be a skit, but still, it just looks shitty on his part.
But I don't know what he's talking about. Like if he's talking about Pyrocynical's video, then I don't know why he thought that would destroy. I mean, it hit him for sure, but I'm pretty sure he's already gained all those subscribers back that he lost.
Yeah, like iDubbbz's video was like, I mean, because Pyrocynical is more his experience with Keemstar, but iDubbbz was just like basically saying Keemstar is just a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, the
and
iDubbbz one was the
proving
worst
every
by
single
far.
point. Yeah. But how he reacted to iDubbbz, he was just like, he pushed it off to the side because he literally had nothing to go off of. And now on the Pyrocynical video,
He thought it was
He
funny. Remember? He was like,
yeah,
he was like,
on
"Oh,
the
I love
iDubbbz
that video. I
video.
love
Like,
iDubbbz.
I can't be mad at him.
Yeah, he
it's
was-
just fucking stupid.
It's like he shit on him so bad.
But like when he saw the Pyrocynical video, he just latches to one thing that has a slight amount of possibility that it could go his way, and he doesn't stop
The face thing, right? Like he's obsessed with the fact that like his face was everywhere. It's like, okay, invalidate the rest of the points. Like
yeah, that's what he's trying to do. Because Pyrocynical, he was saying that he didn't even watch the whole video. Which I mean that was just kind of stupid, but I felt like he didn't want to watch all of it because he was scared to see the rest, and he just saw that one point and he just stuck with it, and he's like, screw everything else. This is what I'm going to stick with.
right. I think you're absolutely right.
I think his falling out with Grade was one of the biggest things that was like, if that didn't happen at the same time, then it might not have been as effective towards Keem.
I think I think it had a big impact that Grade was in it too, telling Keem, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Which, I
Yeah,
mean-
he was in Pyro's video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I mean, like, I felt like Grade always felt like that, but I felt like he was just nice to him because Keemstar helped him out to get
Yeah.
where he was, or
Well-
something like that. He helped him out somewhere.
I would honestly believe that Grade and Keem probably genuinely got along.
Really?
They have pretty, to be fair, not to hate on Grade, which I'm not trying to do, but they do have
Yeah.
pretty similar personalities. Like they're both very aggressive. They're both
Yeah.
overly opinionated to a fault almost. Like I think Grade is far more intelligent than Keem. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I can see how they would have gotten along, but Grade got pissed at the privacy invasion. And I
Yeah.
think that was just the tipping point. And I think maybe just because Grade was only in Pyro's video for like a half second, I think Grade might actually be planning a video on Keem.
Yeah.
I think that's who he's talking about.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
And if Grade does that, Grade's fucking huge. Like iDubbbz is
Oh, yeah.
big, but he wasn't even at 1 million subscribers when he first did Content Cop for Keem. Grade's like pushing 3 mil.
Yeah, because
So-
Grade's impact will be a lot bigger
Yeah.
than iDubbbz.
Well,
Yeah.
that iDubbbz video has 3 million views already.
It does,
I
but
mean-
Grade's videos about fucking shoes get 3 million views. His video about Keemstar is gonna get like 12
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Assuming
yeah.
he makes one, which I feel like he is, but I don't know.
Because I feel like people look up to him a lot because
Yeah.
he's a very well-spoken, like he writes his stuff out very well. He sounds extremely intelligent. I mean, he used to be a teacher and people know that, so
Right.
they automatically like expect that what he's going to say is right kind of thing.
You know, I'm hopeful that he does it. I don't know that he is, but
Oh, yeah.
I really hope he does because I would love to see that.
Because I mean, like Keemstar, he's been like driven into. I feel slightly sorry for him, but he kind of dug himself in a hole that he can't really get out of. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just basically a child that doesn't know how to stop.
That's a very apt description. Like realistically, I think if Keem deleted his Twitter account, people would probably be fine with him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
Twitter
Well,
is just such a shit show.
Like everyone was okay with him after he's just like, okay, I'm done doing this shit. Like everything's. I mean, I don't know about everybody, but a lot of people seem to be okay with him afterwards. Like we all just kind of just like, okay, we're gonna stop hating on him.
Yeah,
He's done with
what
all
would
that
you guys
shit.
think if Keemstar just completely he took down the drama alert thing and he like put up a video on Twitter saying he like apologizes for all this shit? Like, how do you think you guys would take that?
I would respect him a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean,
At the same time, I think I would
but
take it
yeah,
about as seriously as him quitting.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because I mean, like,
I'd wait
Like,
24 hours and be like, oh, if drama
yeah.
alert's back, whoops, what a shock.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
play
because
for
he
attention.
says shit in the moment and then doesn't give a fuck. Like he doesn't take a
Right.
second to think, okay, what are people gonna think about this? Like he just automatically is just, okay, I feel like this right now, I'm gonna do it,
yeah.
kind of thing.
He lashes out. Like,
Oh God, so
Yeah.
bad, and it's like it just sounds like a child just throwing a fit, and it's just so like embarrassing to watch him sometimes. It's just like, dude,
yeah, like
you
how
just
old
sound
is
like
he?
a
He's like
5-year-old.
36, right?
He's
And,
somewhere
and
around
he's
there, yeah.
arguing with a fucking 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, grow the fuck up.
And
like
the
high school
19-year-old's
shit.
just like, shut up. Like, you're being an idiot. Stop. And he's like, no, you're a lying manipulator. You lied to your fans. You lied to your fans, Pyro, and you're a fucking furry who goes to furry conventions and has sex
just
with
like-
40-year-old men in giraffe costume. Like, he tried to make that a meme, which I guess he kind of succeeded, but it was
He
making
tried
fun of him.
so desperately too.
He said it like
Yeah, I
80
know.
times.
Every other tweet was like, everybody tweet Pyro that he's a furry.
Hashtag Fury.
Yeah.
If you look at the general aspect of everything, like if you look at it in real life, it's a 40-year-old man arguing with a 19-year-old, calling the 19-year-old a fucking furry, and like trying to get people to hate on him. It's just like, if you just think about it in real life, it's just
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah, imagining that argument happening in front of my face is like the funniest fucking mental image. Like a human paintbrush arguing with a gnome is just an incredible visual. Like I would love to see
God.
them meet and just have
Someone
like a
make
verbal
an animation
spar.
of that shit. That'd be fucking hilarious.
The only thing that held any sort of value there, like as far as insults go, was the face reveal thing. You know?
Yeah.
Like he had a reason to be pissed off about that. Even if he did, I mean, where did that video of him brushing his teeth? Where'd that come from? I'm not really.
He
aware.
actually did post that on his Twitter in Keem's defense.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did. All right.
Well, in Keem's defense on all that, I don't think that like Pyro should have said that he should take legal action against it. But I mean, honestly, it is kind of an invasion of privacy. But if you put anything on the internet, anyone is allowed to do anything.
Right. Actually,
I
but
mean-
to clarify real quick, he wasn't saying he was going to take legal action for the picture. He was going to take legal action for slander. For the
that's a
thing
good
with
point.
the French girl.
Yeah.
Which, by
Oh,
the
yeah,
way,
yeah,
he
yeah,
posted a really like in-depth Reddit post. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I'll
I
probably
missed
put a link to it in the description because it basically describes everything well. Where he has like all these DMs from people who started the whole thing saying, "Hey, this is bullshit." Like he's got a shitload of proof saying like, "Yeah, this is a bunch of rubbish," and Keem's still latching on to it. Like, God, he's so frustrated. I don't know why he hates Pyro so much. I really don't.
I don't get it either.
It was one video where he gives him some light criticism, started all this.
It
was that
so
video.
light. It was just like what I would do in this situation kind of thing. It wasn't even like, okay, Keem, you need to do this. It was just him being like, well, if I was him, I would have done this. It's just a passerby comment. It's not something that you get mad about.
It's only because it's Pyro, though. Because if it wasn't Pyro, you know, like, I mean, see how he reacted to the iDubbbz video, which was 1,000 times worse than anything Pyro said before, you know? And he was like, oh, it's so funny. I love iDubbbz. Like, why would I be mad?
It was just so confusing because, like, you think of he lost his fucking shit at Pyro for it, and then started making the whole the French girl claim where he's like, you're dating a 14-year-old because he said maybe say that they're allegations. That's his entire criticism, and he's like, oh, now you're a pedo. And then he makes like 5 streams about it. He makes 90 Twitter videos, etc., etc., and it's bullshit. But it's like I think he said something along these lines. I don't remember the exact words, but it was something like, you should have DM'd me or asked me before doing this or saying this. And I'm like, do you guys really think iDubbbz messaged Keem before making his content cop? Like,
Oh God, no.
no,
Yeah.
he didn't. And if he did, it would have been to be like, hey Keem, I'm gonna fucking ruin you. And like,
Your life
that's
is
it.
going to be over
Yeah.
after this.
Ian did not ask for permission to make that video on Keem.
God, no.
But he's like, oh, it's an event. And then Keem turns around and posts Pyro's face publicly without his permission. Like, where the fuck? It's the hypocrisy is unreal. Like, I mean, he's been known to be a hypocrite, but like he's gotten to
It's just
pretty
so bad.
impressive levels here.
Yeah.
Like it's just unbelievable how like insane. If you just look at Keemstar in general, he is just the most hypocritical person.
Yeah.
Just like the worst kind of person there is.
It's so frustrating because it seemed like the Keem memes were finally like dying a little bit.
Oh, I know. All I
and then
see
this shit had to happen.
all on Twitter, just fucking meme after meme of Keemstar. It's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, I just want him so bad to drift into irrelevancy. That's all I want.
It's not.
It's just
but
for
it sucks
him
is it's never gonna
to
happen.
go away. I know, but I want it so bad.
Yeah.
It's funny because after that whole Keemstar shit, like my Pyrocynical face reveal video got like a bunch of views. Like it's almost hit like 100,000 views. So I could thank him for that. But that's
The
about
drama
it.
alert effect. Don't let him hear that. He'll be like,
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
you owe me now. We chatted in the
Oh,
DMs.
a bigger YouTuber shouted a smaller YouTuber. Drama alert effect.
When he was showing off the Lieutenant Corbus growth, he was like, "Oh, look at what Drama Alert just did!"
Yeah, drama
Oh
alert.
boy, I swear. Let me tell you what.
Had nothing to do with Pyro.
Yeah, nothing to do with Pyro at all.
Not at all.
I never seen done damn thing before. But, goddamn big YouTuber shout out a small. Holy shit.
It's almost
God,
like
I
that
don't know why
happens
I went
every
Southern.
time.
I know, it's fucking insane. Okay.
There was that video he posted where, or he was on stream, which I actually included this in my Cancer of YouTube video, where he says the golden rule of YouTube is you never show private conversations.
Yeah.
And I agreed with him. And I wish I could go back into that video and take that part out. Like, I'm so mad because he gave Leafy shit for it, and which is amazing. He actually took Leafy's dick out of his mouth long enough to flick it. But he actually gave Leafy shit, and I'm like, wow, good job, Keem. You're kind of being intelligent. And now he's doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Guys, crazy.
The thing is I feel like during that time, since he was friends with Grade, he had a person to go to.
He had like some
he-
spectrum of a moral compass.
Yeah, but now since he has no one, he doesn't have anyone to tell him, okay, don't do this. He doesn't have a conscience anymore.
Right.
Like he's just basically just going and not giving a fuck what people say or think, even if it's hypocritical. He's just going.
Apparently, even his relationship with Leafy might be going down a little bit because didn't he take Leafy out of his sub boxes?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So I don't
I
know why
remember
that
checking
is,
that.
but
Yeah, I don't know if they're. I don't know if Colossal and him are going to be doing that podcast anymore.
I actually talked to Colossal the other day, and he said he still wants to. If
I
anything,
want
I
to
think
see
he's
that.
more
Oh, yeah.
interested.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
I
so
want to
bad.
see that really bad.
If anything,
because,
I think he's
mean,
probably more interested now after all this shit happened.
Oh yeah,
It'll be
'Cause,
way
I
more
mean,
entertaining.
He's gonna make Keemstar look like a fucking idiot, in a lot of things.
For sure.
And I want to see that. And I love how people were getting mad about it. It's just
Yeah.
like you're gonna be seeing Colossal, who's a pretty smart guy, go up against Keemstar, who's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just gonna be so fun because he's just gonna tear him apart piece
It's
by
a
piece.
massacre. This will
It'd be
just be a
beautiful.
massacre.
I hope it still happens. I'm not holding my breath anymore. Like after all this, I feel like Keem's probably gonna run from Colossal because he's friends with people like Pyro and Grade. But
Yeah, that's true.
I hope he doesn't. I hope that still happens. I want to see that so bad.
Yeah, but I mean, Colossal, he's such a stand-up guy. Like, he's not gonna because he was actually talking to the group chat while he was talking to Keemstar at the same time, but
Yeah.
he wasn't like letting out information of either sides. He
Right.
was just being kind of neutral, kind of thing. So,
Yeah, it's. I hope that happens.
oh, I know that'd
Meme
be
chat.
awesome.
Why is Keem obsessed with the word meme?
I don't fuck. His ideas are
Meme
terrible
chat.
too.
Meme wars. chat. Meme
fucking
wars.
wars.
Yeah. Oh my
He's
god.
so proud of it.
memes.
Oh
So
god.
bad.
And he was so proud. He was like, "This is
I
the
know.
fucking
I have a
greatest
great
idea." Mom, get the camera. You see this shit? Meme wars, Mom.
This is gonna be huge.
We're gonna make millions, Ma.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Fucking okay. So this turned into Keemcast real quick.
Pretty much.
He's just
We had a bunch of subjects, but now it's
he's so easy to talk about. Is the only thing.
I know, because he's just a
endless-
hot topic.
Oh, fucking loser.
Fucking loser.
I feel bad for his daughter, dude.
I
Like,
do too.
I know. Just imagine her trying to go to sleep, and you just hear in the background.
I know.
Pyro is a fucking furry who goes to furry conventions.
She's like covering
my
her head with
God.
a pillow, just like singing
Yeah.
to herself, trying to drown it out.
this
like,
man is
"God,
not my
please."
dad. This man is not my dad.
Oh, that poor girl.
Okay. Honestly, I still think the funniest meme ever is when his wife walks in on him.
Oh my
He's
god,
like,
yeah.
oh,
He's like,
Can,
get the
can
fuck
you
out.
please get out of here? Get the fuck out. Like, I would never say that to my wife if she
I know.
walked in on me.
So-
God damn. Can you please get the fuck out of here?
Make me a sandwich.
It's so bad. He's so frustrating because every time I start being convinced, okay, this is a character. He's playing a character to a degree. He does something that's like, no, you would give up by now. Like you would drop
Yeah.
the act at this point if
Yeah,
things are
especially
getting
if
this
you
bad.
Yeah, like all that hate, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
he would pull a baited, and he
Yeah.
hasn't yet. So
Yeah.
he's being genuine, which makes it so much both worse and better.
Oh, yeah.
if honestly, dude, if I was in his position, I would have dropped everything by now.
Yeah.
I mean, even before the iDubbbz video, I would be like, okay, what I'm doing is shit, and obviously people don't like it.
Yeah,
So-
if a shitload of other YouTubers who are good YouTubers and shit come to you and you're like, dude, what you're doing is fucking stupid and terrible. No one likes you. If people are making video after video about you,
Yeah,
and I would just be like, okay, I'm done.
right.
Like people obviously don't like what I'm doing, so I'm not going to do it. But he's just so prideful.
Yeah, change your
like,
content. Don't make the
Yeah.
stupid Twitter videos anymore. Like he just doesn't listen to anybody ever.
He has to try and he's in such denial. He just has to defend himself.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't make sense, he will defend himself about stupid shit.
You see,
Yeah.
the biggest thing I think personally that I would really like to see Keem do, if only to commit, is if he brought the Keem we see on Twitter onto being the host of Drama Alert. Like, if he removed the neutrality, well, air quotes on around neutrality.
Yeah.
If he removed what he calls neutrality and just was like, just gave everyone shit if he thought about it, and just like fucking always came back at people on Drama Alert instead of on his Twitter.
I'd prefer that, actually.
Drama
I
Alert
would
would
like
be
that.
amazing. Like
It would be entertainment.
it'd be so
that's what it'd
fucking
be.
funny, but
if
he
he,
won't
if
do
he
it.
turned Drama Alert into like some like sort of joke show or something about
Yeah.
him, about Keemstar just being like this asshole to everybody, like that would be fucking gold. I would love that.
Yes,
But he won't do it.
If he accepted the fact that Keemstar is basically like I even saw a video of him saying that he's trying to be the villain of YouTube. But
Yeah.
if he actually legitimately tried to make Keemstar a character who is basically the villain of YouTube completely, like that would just be perfect.
That would be
Yeah,
so
and
funny.
it would
Like
work
if
too.
he just, yeah.
like he would win people over if he did that.
Oh yeah, like I would love that shit. I would watch that shit. Like
Yeah.
I mean, everything needs a villain. I
Right.
mean, that's just like perfect.
Yeah, but he never will. If I ever meet him, that's what I'm going to tell him. That it's not going to work. He'll block me probably, but I mean, he already fucking did.
blocked.
In real life, he carries around just like block stickers, just hands them out. It's like, fuck you, you're blocked.
He sees Pyro, just like slaps it on his forehead. Fuck you, furry. Blocked.
Oh my god. Just blocks everybody that has anything bad to say about him.
It's just so like, it's, how can you be like that? It's like, oh, you said something negative, you're blocked. It's just like,
Yeah,
really?
you have to be a pretty huge loser to do
He's
that.
like-
Oh yeah.
He's the most sensitive man on the
And he
internet.
acts so fucking
Like-
hard. I got files on top of files to swing back. Like, no, you don't, bitch. And if you did, you would do it. Like, he's a fucking pussy.
You wouldn't threaten. Yeah, you wouldn't threaten. You'd fucking do it.
No. Okay, this actually, I can find a way to transition out of Keemstar. I figured it out. People.
Okay, awesome.
I'm actually going to defend him on something for a
Please.
second, though. So he released his Drama Alert talking about Christina Grimmie, and I feel like Keem doesn't really need an introduction to our fans, but Christina Grimmie, for those of you who don't know, was a musician, singer who was like 22 years old. She was on, I think it was The Voice. And she originally came
Yeah,
from
she was on The
YouTube
Voice.
and did all these cover songs, and she was really, really talented, and she was shot and killed outside of one of her concerts in Orlando a couple days ago. I'm sure a lot of you probably know about that, but in case you didn't know who it was, there's the
yeah.
backstory.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that more in a sec, but real quick, just while we're still on Keemstar, people have been giving him a lot of shit for having the video of her death monetized, talking about the video of her, or the video talking about her death, sorry.
I think that's a little bit stupid, honestly.
That people are giving him shit for it?
Yeah, because
I
I mean,
agree.
like it sucks, and sure, it's kind of like if you think about YouTube in general, like nobody really talks about that shit on YouTube. But I mean, if you think about it, it's news. I mean, you report the news, like I mean, you
Right.
see it on TV all the time. Like you wouldn't know about shit that's happening in the world if it wasn't for news. I mean, sure, everyone kind of already knew about it anyway, but that I feel like it's a mixture of that, like people just saying, well, the whole world knew, why do you care? You're on fucking YouTube. But I mean, since it's related to YouTube, I felt like it was kind of okay because it's YouTube.
Right.
I mean,
go ahead. Elvis.
respect it to Keem for I mean, this is like a human thing that he did, which is pretty strange since he's a rat. But he like donating the money from those last two videos to
Did he
to
really?
Grimmy,
Because people were
to
saying
her
that they were
family,
pissed
yeah.
off because he didn't do that. But I didn't know he actually did that. So yeah, that's really
No,
good.
he did.
That's good.
Yeah, he donated like $1,000 or $2,000 to their fund or something like that. I can't remember exactly how much, but it was something along those lines. Which adds up to about how much he would have made. If not, it might even be more than what he would have made from the videos talking about it. But it just seems strange to me because like I don't want to validate him and say he's news because he's not really news.
No.
But
Yeah.
if we're gonna use that comparison, like you think of actual news channels, when they report a murder of a celebrity, they're still running ads. And they're running ads more usually because they can make more money off of it. They're milking, like when David Bowie died,
Oh yeah.
that was the only thing on the news all day.
Yeah.
And in between talking about David Bowie's death were fucking ads. And like That's just how it works.
Yeah, but
it just because it's a death doesn't change that you're doing the same thing.
and people don't think about that because it's television. We're so like innately used to it that we're just like, oh, it's just commercials. We don't think, oh, they make money off of this. We just think it's commercials.
Yeah, and I think the only reason he's getting shit for it is because it's Keemstar.
Yeah.
I think if Scarce made a video on Christina Grimmie, which he probably did considering he's Scarce.
Yeah.
But if he made a video on it, he probably didn't monetize it because people gave Keem shit. But if Keem hadn't made a video and Scarce did and it was monetized, no one would have said a fucking word.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm positive.
Yeah.
No one would
Because
have
I mean,
Yeah,
if
definitely
you're a
does
respected YouTuber, then I mean, people would respect you for talking about it.
Scarce being respected is a bit of a stretch.
Well, no, I'm not saying Scarce is.
tolerated.
I'm saying if you are a respected YouTuber compared to what Keemstar is.
Well,
like,
that's
if,
everyone.
yeah,
Basically,
yeah. Honestly,
scratch.
that's true,
I can't
yeah.
even think of anybody worse than Keem that people respect less. Honestly.
Onision, the
Oh
onion.
shit, that's true.
Wait. Oh yeah, it's true. Onision.
Onision's a good point. He's getting there. Like, he's passing him at this point, I think.
See, like when it comes to Onision, I feel like he's just so far into himself and so far gone that he will not listen to reason from anybody. Because he doesn't give a shit. Like what his opinion is basically law for him. Like
Yeah, that's very
if
true.
someone tries to like, you know, come over to there with like facts and shit and stuff that completely blows the shit out of the water, he'll still come back with bullshit saying that they're wrong.
Yeah.
Now I can say this with complete positivity that if I knew Keemstar in real life, I don't know if I would hate him because I don't know if like maybe him as a person he's not that bad, but I know for a fact that if I knew Onision in person or Greg, I mean I would hate his guts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
I
for
wouldn't.
sure.
I know people like that in real life. People who don't
Yeah.
listen to reason. People who don't like their opinion is right no matter what. I fucking hate people like that. I mean, sure, you can have your own opinion, but like you have to at least listen to reason sometimes. Like you are wrong a lot of the times. Like you're not always right.
Yeah.
Yeah, those tweets on Christina Grimmie that he posted.
Did you
it's just-
see that he protected his
Oh my
account?
god. Yeah.
Fucking
I mean-
loser. He can't.
Dude,
He can dish it, but he can't take it.
Oh no, he cannot, because like anytime someone said something about, well, why did you make the status or something like that, he retweets it and says, well, you're a fucking bigot because some bullshit about this, and like he just has
Okay,
to come back at people. Like
I
Yeah.
have some of his tweets right here. So one of
Ooh.
his tweets is, Christina gets shot and you all prayed for her. 1, if your God cared, she would not have been shot. 2, you prayed, she still died. Wake up.
What the fuck?
well, okay. I know his reasoning behind it, and it was basically a fucked up, cruel way to say that you guys are all idiots if you believe in God.
That's.
But it's
It's
just
like-
like,
like,
why?
why
Why
would you use the
that?
sensitive situation to push your atheism?
It's
you know what
so
I mean?
fucking stupid. It's just like, you all right?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that tweet. I'm dying.
dude, that was like a big tweet. You didn't see that?
No, I saw a bunch of them, but I didn't see that. He had posted too many. It got buried.
Yeah, that was the main tweet that everybody got pissed off about.
Believe that.
It's just like,
I'm
someone died.
laughing in
Time
disbelief.
to push
I-
my atheism on you fucks.
Holy shit! And it's like, and it's not even like she died. Okay, this is. I'm gonna check my wording before I say that. There are some people who will say that kind of thing about people who die of like drug overdoses sometimes.
Yeah.
Where it'll be like, oh well, they did the drugs, they brought it on themselves. I don't agree with that at all. But I
No.
can like at least almost see where people could be frustrated by that to a degree. But with this, she was senselessly murdered in the fucking street in front
Yeah.
of fans.
Like,
This
I
was
know.
it's
not
brutal.
This was not her fault. She did nothing to deserve this.
Yes. And actually,
That's what's fucked.
actually, Cobalt Cobra, like, I mean, think what you want of him, but he actually made that. Did you see that video he made?
Yeah,
Dude, that video was
that
awesome.
Video
That was
really
actually
good.
like brilliant. Like that was a really good response to that. Because
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like you don't like when it's something so tragic to where like someone who is loved by all their like fans and shit, who has like a big following and stuff, gets shot in front of the people who are so inspired by that person, who like
Yeah.
think that they are amazing and shit, and then watch them die in front of like that's just You don't mess with shit like that. You
Yeah,
don't talk
it's
about
so
shit
fucked
like
up.
that. It's
They-
fucked
like,
up.
There's no scenario in which that's a time to use it as a platform for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that's when it's just a fucking disgusting tragedy. There's nothing else
Yeah.
to it. Do not. It's not an
Onision is
agenda
not
pusher.
human.
No,
That guy, he's the most insensitive prick on the
is.
internet.
He
I'm
is.
starting to think there was a while where I genuinely thought that Onision was a character as well. Like I think I like to do this when someone's so fucking stupid that like it's just easier to believe that they're a character, so it's
Yeah,
less upsetting.
Yeah.
I completely get that. Yeah.
But I thought he was, and it's the same thing. The more he does this shit, and it sucks because it does get him talking about it. I mean, we're talking about him right now. But
Yeah.
so it works, but I don't know if it's working because he's trying to make it work or if it's working because he's just genuinely this fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's like
It's
I
a
always
coin
like
toss.
Yeah, I always like to think about it like, you know, how Lil Wayne or whatever, like he's so fucking retarded.
Little Wayne.
Lil whatever the
You're
fuck.
so white.
Little
You're so
Little
fucking
Wayne.
white.
Mr. Little Wayne. But no, like he's so stupid and so fucking dumb. But sometimes I like to think that he's just actually a fucking genius and he knows how to manipulate people to make a bunch of money. Like, I mean, a lot of people are like that, and it's just hard to decide, are they really that stupid or are they just fucking really smart and know how to like manipulate people?
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
That's a fair
especially
point.
with Onision because I mean,
And
I
Little
think
Wayne.
he's a sociopath.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
you
is.
can't.
He at least acts like one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But even on the note of Lil Wayne, you bring it up. There's other musicians that are kind of like that, but like that are known to be smart. Like Kesha is like top 98th percentile, borderline genius level
like
intelligence.
she's fucking smart. Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 Chainz has like a master's degree in some kind
Yeah.
of like science or some shit, or he's just really fucking smart. I don't remember. I might be mixing him up. Oh wait, no, I'm mixing him up with Dolph Lundgren. He's like he's
yeah.
got like a master's in biomedical
Really?
engineering or some shit. He's like a
I didn't
doctor.
fucking know that. Holy
And he's
shit.
Dolph Lundgren. Like you look at Dolph Lundgren, and he's like the physical embodiment of what a retarded strongman looks like. And you're like, oh, he's actually a genius. Like
That's
yeah.
that's crazy to think about. I think
but, like-
I don't know for certain, but I think Lil B is like that.
He
You know
might
what I'm
be.
talking about?
yeah, I know who Lil B is.
Yeah, I think he's like, he might not be amazingly smart, but I have a feeling that he has to be fucking around.
Oh yeah, he's definitely fucking around.
Yeah.
But no,
it's hard to tell if these people are doing this stuff for exposure or not because I mean,
That's true.
Onision put a tweet out that said this. Now my feed is blowing up. This is the exact opposite of what you should be doing. If you don't like me, ignore me. That is how you win. Like he's telling his haters, how to destroy his career. Maybe I don't know. Like it's just so
I
weird.
mean, it's a really smart tweet because honestly, that's the only way. If you hate someone, just
Yeah.
Don't,
I mean, it
don't
makes
talk
sense,
about
right?
him, ignore
But
him. Yeah.
the thing is, it's doubly smart because he knows all that's going to do is make people go like, no, fuck you. I'm going to destroy you with my words because I'm a fucking
Yeah.
wordsmith and I know how to smack you down, Onision. Like, no, you don't.
Yeah,
You're a
like that
loser.
shit.
It just, you're both losers. Everyone's a loser. Fuck it. I've said that word about
We all
like 12
fucking
people.
suck.
I need to stop calling people losers.
That's
need more
that's been your new
insults.
catchphrase lately.
Swine. Wait, sorry, that's a racial slang. I didn't mean to be rude, pig. That was a shit
Fucking
joke. I'm editing
racist.
that out.
No, it was a speciesist. You're a
Speciest. It just sounds like you're just spitting. Just I'm a speciest. Got a fucking speech impediment. What is happening?
It's just gradually turning into the fucking leafy hiss.
Oh, to prove okay, so I know I'm carrying on this Onision thing
that's
too
okay.
long, but
No, that's good.
he
we were
to
just
prove that he
going
makes-
speciest for like 3 straight minutes. You're saving us, if anything.
That's all we were talking about.
he makes everything about him, even if it isn't. So he put a tweet out like that said a YouTuber getting shot while signing autographs, and you all made jokes about me when I showed up to VidCon in a bulletproof vest. Idiots. Like,
Oh
is he
my
trying to make
God.
the argument that everybody that goes out to signing should wear a bulletproof
Yeah,
vest in
it's-
fear that someone's going to shoot them?
The whole point.
Like, no,
See, I
not
mean-
everybody is you, Onision. You
Also,
fucking idiot.
no one should have to fear that. Like,
I know.
No.
it's so.
I mean,
fucked.
like, if everywhere you go to like an event or something like that, if you're living in fear like that, then that's just kind of fucked up.
And frankly, if you're living in that much fear, you've probably done something that makes you think, I need to be fearful at this event. Like
Yeah,
the fact that
exactly.
you felt the need to wear Keem doesn't wear bulletproof vests to events because no one hates him that much. He's just an idiot. But
And they don't have one
Yeah.
that's that size, you know.
that's probably true. So, I'm gonna put that picture of him with Leafy up because it's so
Yeah.
funny. Leafy
The-
just
the
missing
fucking-
his chin, and it like all the skin from Leafy's body is just like sitting on Keem's stomach. Oh my god, he's so fat.
The fucking reference to every picture of Bigfoot is always so blurry. I love that reference.
You were saying something about bulletproof vests and how even Keemstar doesn't wear it because
right. It seems kind of silly to me because you think about Onision, and he's got all these like super controversial opinions. He's one of those fucking one of those vegans that's like, if you eat meat, you're a murderer or you're endorsing murder or whatever the fuck. Which if you're vegan, that's cool. If you're vegan and you think meat eaters are murderer, fuck yourself.
vegan gains.
Vegan.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I hate that shit.
Christ, vegan gains. Okay.
Fuck that guy.
I think that's all he deserves is just an offhanded fuck that guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
But if
Yeah, it's true.
if you've got all these like, if you're such a piece of shit person to everyone, which Onision is, if you're the kind of person where your girlfriend has like a seizure and you film it and upload it to YouTube.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, people really hate me. I better wear a bulletproof vest. Maybe like rethink your life a little. Maybe think like, oh, maybe I'm doing something wrong. That I'm now ending up going to a public convention where people who like me are supposed to meet me, and I'm fearful of getting fucking shot.
Just slightly.
Maybe don't make videos and put them online about how you like fingers up your butt. Maybe not.
Yes, reconsider your life decisions when you have
Fucking
to go to
Craigslist,
an event with a bulletproof vest.
Oh my god, just
What
Yeah.
a winner.
oh yeah, fucking
God.
absolutely,
Dude, he gives himself so much credit too. So there's another tweet that says, to be fair, I am worse than AIDS, cancer, and genocide combined. And then he puts a bunch of like little devil emojis in there. Like,
Oh my-
why? Like he has such a high opinion of himself in the worst way.
And then I think my favorite thing about his Twitter is actually his bio, because it's like Death Note, Metal
God.
Gear Solid, Full Metal Alchemist, and Final Fantasy
yeah.
VII fan. And I'm like, yes, the man who has that as
20.
his bio with like a
Oh my
Hannibal
God.
Lecter picture. Yes, you are
Yeah.
worse than genocide. Like, no, you're not. You're just a fucking loser.
yeah.
That's the best way to describe him. I mean, it's a dumb word, but it is a really
I
good way to
can't help
describe him. He's just a fucking loser.
Just a loser. That's the only
I
word
feel
to
bad
describe
for
him.
his wife, honestly.
I don't even know the situation with that. Like he made like 4 videos about him and his wife. Something.
He like cuddled with someone else, and that was bad, even though she like fucked other people or so. Because I think Hey Watch Your Mouth did that video where he's like, you're literally just a fucking cuck. Like, you watched your
Yeah.
wife get fucked by another man, but then you cuddle with another woman, and you're like, oh my god, I'm the worst husband in the history of mankind. No,
And
he's just-
apparently his
God.
wife is like bisexual with a girlfriend too. You
Yeah.
know, and he like allows
It's
that
such
shit.
a weird
But
situation.
then like,
He's
he
so
cuddled,
weird.
But then he cuddled her girlfriend or some shit, and she was like, "What the fuck? What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Like, you
like
fucking
how
whore.
how would you just like that's just such a weird situation because like, well, you could touch this person but not this person,
Yeah,
and
like-
if you touch that person then that's not going to work
It's
out
only
for us.
because it makes him horny. That's the only reason that he likes.
you know that's why. Like polyamory, I get, but like one person getting to be polyamorous while the other one doesn't is
I know,
very confusing
yeah.
to me.
Yeah,
If you want to have it open and fuck whoever you want while still only being with one person, okay, that's fine. But it just doesn't. I'm out of words.
he doesn't even know what to say.
I don't.
I feel like open relationships just always end up to shit. I mean, like if you
Usually,
actually have an
yeah.
open relationship and it works out, that's awesome for you guys. But no matter what, you're gonna have an emotional connection and it's gonna fuck you over. So I don't get,
Yeah.
I don't get his situation. I don't get why people do that.
I don't
really
get why you
Ju-
would let yourself like. How can you be? Like, I know people get whipped, but
Oh, yeah.
that's next level. Like that's
Yeah.
an astounding amount of whipped. to
That's
let
that's
it
a
be a
fucking bullwhip.
one-sided.
So you can't love someone that does that to you.
No.
You know?
Oh no.
There's just no way. I mean, because there's like between one person and another, there's like this bond there, and if you put someone else in there, it just it dilates or diffuses it a little bit. Like
Right.
it's
And I just realized now that I've been talking about this, but I'm the only one here who's not married.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I know
'cause-
exactly what I'm
yeah,
talking about.
Me and Elvis
hell
know what's
yeah.
going on.
Right.
We know the marriage life.
I God, yeah,
But
rub
I
it,
mean,
rub
just
in
coming-
your love, guys. Rub it in. Rub it in.
Well, just coming from the perspective of someone who's married, it just does not make sense to me. Open relationships, because it basically means either you or your partner, they aren't like wanting to just be with you. I guess they need someone else,
Right.
Kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
It just I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me.
I think it doesn't make sense to the large majority of people.
To be
Yeah.
frank, Onision isn't really the type of guy that I can see someone, being
That's
in love
true.
with.
Yeah.
100% anyway.
Like she might just be stuck in the relationship and she's just like, God damn it, I got to get out somehow.
She probably just likes the fact that he makes videos and she can stay home all day and just do that with him,
Could be, yeah. I mean, I know people like that who stick with someone just because they have money and shit, and they're just convenient to them, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
It's just comfort, really.
Clara baby
Yeah.
legs. Yes, she is with Brandon Asher because she loves him.
Yeah, right. God damn it.
Not a fucking chance.
Oh my god.
Can she just go into porn already so everyone could just fucking it's just God damn.
She needs to dump Basher and go into porn, and everyone will be
Yes,
happy,
because
including
she can
Basher.
make plenty
probably.
of money.
Isn't
Oh,
she
yeah.
sending pictures to people who pay her through Patreon?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
made a
fucked.
commercial about
It's
that
so
shit.
funny.
It's fucked up.
I think it's funny, but
She's like a legitimate whore.
Yes.
She's like a whore. She is a whore.
She's
you
a
know?
cam
Oh,
whore.
yeah, she's blatantly a whore.
She's a
But,
cam whore that doesn't show her vagina. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, I obviously didn't subscribe to her fucking Patreon, so I don't
You
really
have
know
something
what
to tell us,
pictures
Ed?
get sent.
You have
but
something to tell us?
no.
No, I
Clara's
guarantee
got a
if you
fucking
look.
dog face. If I'm gonna look at someone naked, it's gonna be someone considerably more attractive than her. Like,
No, but I guarantee if you type in Google Clara Baby Legs Patreon
Oh, yeah.
pictures, I'm sure they would all pop up. That's why I don't
definitely,
get
yeah.
why people would actually pay for that shit.
you only need one person to pay for them. Like,
Yeah.
And
realistically
they're all
speaking.
12-year-olds. They're all
Oh, yeah.
12-year-olds with their parents' credit cards. You know that?
No,
Like,
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's sending half nude pictures to probably young kids, and it's just
Yeah, yeah.
is that even fucking legal? Are you allowed to do that shit?
because Basher's channel is directed towards kids, so
It's not
And,
anymore.
and then it's
At
fucking.
least it
that's
was
just so
before.
fucked up.
It was when he did Minecraft, but it's definitely
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah,
but those subscribers are still there, at least some of them.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm sure most of them are there for Clara.
yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, oh look, boobies. Hey, look at the boobies.
Young impressionable kids.
Yeah.
They're just taking advantage. It's so fucked. And those
Well, I mean-
thumbnails, man.
I mean,
You can't-
honestly, you could fucking see a full frontal nudity vagina on YouTube. It's just like,
I know.
God.
Yeah.
I think
This
those are
platform-
always under the defense of it's educational, which, okay, but if you're really gonna censor a drawing of a penis, but you won't censor a penis,
yeah. Yeah,
It's
like the
just,
whole thing with YouTube Hell and everything. Like
yeah,
he
with,
had a very
censored
censored.
hentai.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's
There's literally nothing in there. I mean, it's just sounds and maybe a little bit of squirting that you don't see anything. It's just
right,
an
but no,
anime
he puts
face.
black bars over everything, and his channel might get fucking deleted because of it.
It's
It's
sad.
fucking stupid.
It's fucking retarded. And then there's that prank invasion channel. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Before the H3 thing, they weren't age restricted.
No.
People could just go to that channel
Yeah.
and watch all of that shit.
Right,
where
and
they're
he's practically fingering assholes in public.
no, it's just softcore porn on
Yeah.
YouTube. That's just what it is. It is fucked up.
yeah.
No one cares until someone relevant points it out, essentially.
Yeah, that's why it's shitty. It's just like you have to be someone of relevance, or YouTube will just be like, it's all right. Nah, screw it.
And then H3 made that video. I don't know if it was on the Ethan Klein and Ethan Gila channel or not, but he made that video reacting to another video of this girl who had camel toe or something. And that
yeah.
video got, I don't know if it got age restricted or taken down, but it was complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
God.
No, there was
Like
because they
camel
had it. Yeah,
Like, you can't even control that. Or wait, what was the video directed toward that?
No,
Or
he was
it-
reacting to a video that had like a significant camel toe, so he showed it.
Okay.
That was already
So-
on YouTube though. Like the video he was
Yeah,
watching
right.
is on YouTube, not age restricted.
Right.
Oh, so you're saying the Ethan and Hila video got
Yeah,
age restricted?
yeah.
Right,
the
right.
Ethan's video reacting to the video that already exists.
What the fuck?
Got age restricted, but the video itself wasn't.
so
This
bullshit.
make Jesus Christ, what
doesn't
is
make
wrong with
any
YouTube? God, like so many. I would love to go to a different platform, but I mean, YouTube is the
can't.
only place to go. Like that's
Yeah,
the problem.
that's the thing. The only even somewhat feasible alternative that's coming up a bit is Facebook, which is completely fucked. And then
Oh, fuck Facebook,
exactly.
dude.
And then there's
Yeah.
Vimeo, which Vimeo is actually good, but no one uses it.
Yeah, no
that's
one
where,
fucking uses
That's where like
that.
short
That's the
films
thing.
go.
Yeah, it's like everyone goes to YouTube for everything now.
Yeah.
Like, it's the new television.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It
So
basically is.
if you want any sort of audience, you have to start on YouTube. Yeah. Like.
Oh yeah, like that guy who made a comment on my video saying, "Well, if you want to be an entertainer, I don't think you should do YouTube." It's like, yeah, I have to do YouTube. Where the fuck else am I gonna go? It's like I don't live in a big city. I can't go to like bars and like do a stand up comedy act. I don't live anywhere like that. I have to do it on YouTube.
And
Yeah.
that's where it's really good. And it is funny to me how many people came from YouTube that no one realizes came from YouTube. Like
Oh yeah,
I mean
Like Christina Grimmie.
Christina
right?
Grimmie did,
And
who's
Bo
like a signed
Burnham.
artist. Yeah, Bo Burnham is probably one of the most notable ones, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
He's left his YouTube so fucking far behind that people completely forget about it.
Watsky too.
And Justin Bieber,
Watsky,
obviously,
Bieber,
so.
yep. I actually forgot about Bieber. See, that proves the point. But
Yeah.
like Justin Bieber came from who else? There's another person I had in
Taylor
mind.
Swift.
Yeah. Yeah. Like all
she
these
came from
people were found on YouTube, at least to a degree, or at least noticed on. it.
Yeah.
And now like Justin Bieber's worth $100 million.
Oh god, yeah.
He
Like
was
it's just
12.
like YouTube is basically everyone's like starting point. Like even people who get big, like when they are done with YouTube, they have the opportunity to go do different things
Yeah.
now.
I mean, like Macklemore got started on YouTube too. He's
I didn't know
still
that.
pretty based on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was that thrift shop
shit.
video. The thrift shop video went
Oh,
viral.
wow.
That was what started him.
Oh,
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
but
didn't know that.
he wasn't signed. He still isn't actually.
really?
They have their own label.
Dickie too, right? Little Dicky.
Yeah.
Yep, Lil Dicky
Dicky.
started on YouTube. Like all these
Yeah, yeah.
people who are pretty successful to very, very successful have
Yeah.
started on this platform. And like maybe I can get where people would be like, oh well, making commentary videos isn't the way to get through. And maybe they're right. But even still, like it is a door opener. People
Yeah,
are watching
right.
YouTube more now than ever. And
But and people always complain to me like you're only doing commentaries because like commentaries are trending. I was like, no, if I was 5 years in the future or 5 years in the past and I figured out this format, I would still be doing it because
Right.
it's what I want to do.
and your
like,
videos are like barely commentaries anymore. Like it's
Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to add like my skit comedy, like my old skit comedy stuff that I used to do, plus like because I always wanted to do podcasting and commentaries are like a small podcast kind of thing.
I like to think of our genre as like YouTube police kind of.
Yeah,
Like
Almost.
in
we're,
a way, yeah.
we're the genre that that when
That
you know
calls
when-
out people.
Yeah, when there's something shitty going on, we're the ones that notice it and make it. You know, we make videos on it so people.
And
See
one
it.
thing that pisses me off about the commentary genre is if there's no gameplay, it's not a commentary anymore. It's just a video.
right.
It's just like
it's
no,
literally
it's
only
still a
based in
commentary.
gameplay. Yeah.
Not true.
Yeah.
Not true. I get called a leafy copy still, and I don't have any gameplay.
You don't even have any gameplay.
I know. People.
Well, I
like,
mean, you did one video, but still, that's
yeah.
like,
I'm like blown away when people comment that shit on my stuff. I'm like, what? Like, just because I'm commenting about another video doesn't mean I'm a leafy copy. Like, you know how many other people do that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Insane.
I mean, the most I've ever had about that is just because my intro is pink and purple, and it's just like I'm a pig. Well, I mean, the pink and the purple go well together, and I'm pink as a pig, so it works. But
Yeah,
people
I have
always
no
accuse
excuse.
me, "Oh, yo, you're just a pyrocynical copy," because, and
you
no
purple
fuckers.
fags.
No, see,
Yeah.
your fucking tweet. Fuck you, Elvis.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
No, it was funny.
Because it fit really well. I mean,
12
honestly,
pictures.
I mean, it really is true though. Like a shitload of people, like and all like commentators use purple. I mean, I don't know why, but It just fits, I guess.
It's just vaporwave and commentaries go hand in hand for some reason. I
One
genuinely
guy-
want to change my intro. Like I feel like I don't know why, but I watch it now and I'm like, this has nothing to do with the character I have.
well, yeah.
videos.
Colossal is crazy. He's a he doesn't have a vaporwave thing, which is pretty good. But I mean,
His intro was worse than vaporwave.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
His was just loud and
Like,
obnoxious.
that's the worst song.
yeah. But
song's fucking
Drop it.
meow meow meow.
That's a pretty
Fucking,
bad
like,
comparison.
shitty dubstep. God.
It's the worst fucking.
It's funny because he has like this really obnoxious intro, and then it's followed with like these amazing videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's very like a well spoken, and with that accent, it just makes him sound even smarter.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
gets his shit post out in the 20-second intro and then goes into good videos.
Yeah.
He'll defend that to the death too. Like I've told him that it sucks. He's like, no, that song's great. My intro's excellent. Like, and he's being completely unironic.
And he's like,
he
fuck
loves
you.
it.
No, it's amazing.
Did he spent the time making that shit too? I mean,
He did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like
It's
terrible.
well made. It's just cancerous.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
the music. I feel like it's just the music,
so
honestly.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, and the only argument I had is someone commented, "Why is your intro a vaporwave intro like everyone else?" I was like, "No, it's 80s synthwave. You fuck. It's slightly different. Damn it."
You also, I think, get a nice argument of it being your own song.
Yeah, you wrote those
Yeah.
songs too.
And I mean, the song, like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like my intro is that vaporwavy.
Not really.
But I mean, I don't know. I just liked it because I didn't want to use my actual song. I would rather use the remix because I wouldn't like hearing my. I mean, it is my voice, but it's a lowered version of my voice. I just feel better listening to that because it's technically not me, I guess, in a way. I don't know.
I get
Yeah. It's actually kind of awesome how like your entire video is you, you know? Like
Yeah, I
Like-
try and pride myself in that. Like all my background music, all like skits, like I try and make every single thing was coming from me. Like even my memes, I try and just make it come from me.
that fucking
Yeah.
guy with the shit covered on his face.
I completely forgot about how funny. Like honestly, I never thought that part was so funny until I slowed it down,
Yeah.
made it black and white, and then just turned up the volume.
Well, thank you for joining us today on this episode of Hot Wet Soup. That's the most generic outro. We're not using that.
thank you for joining us.
thank you guys for joining us in this episode of Hot Wet Soup. I will see you next week.
It's hot. It's wet. It's hot.
On a scale
hot,
of 1
it's
to
wet.
10, what flavor is
What
it?
flavor is that?
It's hot.
God.
Okay, we still haven't technically closed this. I feel like we need to do it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for watching the podcast. And you can find the exit on your left and the right of the aircraft. You can leave. Or leave in a second.
How the hell do you exit a podcast? I don't think I've ever watched. I've never watched a podcast all the way through. I don't think.
Just cut it.
Just fucking end it. This is the end.